Well guys, how are you doing? Welcome back to this episode of Inside Homebuilt Workshop. I always have my glasses on my head. Sometimes it's even in a shot because I forget to take it off. I don't know why. Is that like an old school thing or something? Because I feel like I'm the only one that does that. So do you guys do that? Let me know. How the heck have you guys been? I hope you guys are doing well. Things here have been rocking. I hope you guys have had a chance to check out the videos that have come out recently. Most recently, the video was for the guitar body fail. Did you guys see that? Should I not have called that a fail? I'm not sure. To me, it was kind of a fail because apparently I used like garbage wood, which I should have known going in. It's pallet wood, right? I'm trying to build an instrument or something out of, but that project is not done. I will be revisiting that, not in video form, but I've already got the neck together, threaded, and the body is together. I've repaired that top that was jacked up in there, and I've got a different top on there. That body's pretty much done. It's all in the finishing stage. I've got all the parts in, I think, for that one, and I'm gonna finish that guitar. A couple people expressed some concerns on the poplar neck. Going into the project, I did some research on that, and I have seen some poplar necks out there, and especially since I've got that laminated fretboard on the top and laminated with a piece of walnut down the center, I don't see any issues with it. I think it's gonna be fine. So looking forward to getting that together. The only thing that kind of bums me out, not really because I get to try it, but it's a left-handed guitar now since I made that mistake. That was not my intention going in. But at least now I can play it out and try it out. I don't intend to keep that one though. Once I get it together, set up and play it a little bit, and that one will move on, but I don't really need another lefty guitar. Much as I'd like to keep it, that's not the intention going into it, so. That thing will be going up for sale at some point. Speaking of up for sale, you guys see these? Aren't those cool? They're like the coolest beanies ever. They are listed now on my website. I only ordered a handful of these things, so if you want one, jump on over there really quick and grab you one if you want. If they sell out, you know what? I'll just order more. It's from a local place that I've done business with for years and years and years. Probably almost 15 years I've done business with this company, and we've got a pretty good relationship. So if I need some more of these on a quick turnaround because you guys scoop them all up, not a problem. I'll do it. We'll make it happen. So if you want one, head on over to my website, homebuiltworkshop.com, and grab you one of these sweet home-built beanies. So back to the videos, the one that came out last week was the finger joint boxes. That was really fun. I'm really glad that I made those things, and now that I have that jig, I can make a lot more, and I intend to do that. I'll probably will be doing some more projects, trying out those finger joints, maybe with some solid wood, and just to see if I get a little bit better results. But that one was really cool. 528 or something like that finger joints that I made for those boxes, and those boxes are working out really well. So when I'm building a guitar, I'm getting ready. I've created a kind of a build sheet that I go down through so that I can determine what parts I need, and I don't like to get to the end of a project and find out that I'm missing a part. So it's basically a checklist that I can go down through everything. Okay, I've got the tuners, I've got the nut, I've got the string trees, I've got the fret wire, I've got the neck plate, you know, just this whole list of things, and that will go into this box as well so that I know all the parts for this guitar there. I'm trying to be organized and kind of as set ahead of the build as I can be, and because I don't want to get it all done, spend all that time, and get ready to, you know, be looking forward to getting the thing for sale, and I've forgotten to order something, so now I've got to wait another week or, you know, a few days or whatever. So I'm trying to be proactive, and that's what those boxes are for, so that I can just grab my parts, put them in there, and have everything together for each project. And so far it's working out really good. I'm liking it. I still have a couple of tweaks to make on my process for setting everything up, but that is my goal going into building those boxes. So I'm pretty happy with the way they turned out. Before that was the first video in my guitar building basics. If you haven't seen that, head on over, check it out. I'm still fine-tuning that one. That one's not 100%. It's gonna kind of be an ongoing series. I'm hesitant to say series because I don't want to call it a series, but it's not really. But it's going to be part of a playlist where I'm taking pieces of building a guitar and I'm going through some of the steps in a little bit more in-depth than I would if I was just doing a guitar build video. And the idea with that is really to kind of help people get a better understanding of the process. Sometimes when I'm doing a build video, I'll just say something along the lines of, I'm going to glue this fretboard on there and it's already slotted, blah, blah, blah. Well, how did I get it to that point? How did I get it to that shape? How did I do this piece that I don't necessarily always want to go in depth in a build video? So my idea with these basics video is just breaking things down. So, it's always a spot that I can refer somebody over to, go check this video out, that sort of thing. And I don't know, we'll see how it works. So it's going to take a while for me to get everything built up. As I go along, I'll throw a video in a month or something like that, and over time we'll build up a library of videos for that sort of thing. So if there's a certain thing that you want to see, let me know, and I'll try to work that in. I suppose I could release those off of my regular schedule, but right now that's not a bad idea. Right now though, I don't feel like I have the time to do that. I'm trying to, as I mentioned before, I'm trying to get these guitars off the ground. You can let you guys know. I'm trying to get this stuff off the ground so that I can get these guitars moving. I'm waiting on a branding iron. Ooh, inside scoop for that. Gonna get a branding iron for my headstock logo. So that guy's ordered, well, it's already done, it's shipped. I'm just waiting for it to be delivered. Every day I'm walking to the mailbox a couple of times just to check, because I'm not sure if it's gonna be in the mailbox or if it's gonna get dropped at the door. I'm not sure, but I'm really keeping an eye out. I'm excited to try this out. So I think it's gonna look really awesome. Also, HaleyGuitars.com website it's up, kind of. I still got some tweaking to do to it. I was able to get some help from another local woodworker in the community who also does some web design stuff to help me out with some of those duties, which was really awesome. It was a great time saver. Now it's not completely done. The website's not 100%. I just need to take some more time and make a couple of tweaks and changes myself. Head over there, check it out, HaleyGuitars.com. I'll make a much larger announcement on that when I do get the branding iron in, because I do have a couple of instruments that are just waiting for the headstock logo. Since I've been doing things a little bit different lately with my finish, I can't just apply a water slide decal, so that's why I'm going with the branding iron. So be on the lookout for that. I've kind of been working on some stuff off camera around the shop, just kind of working on some storage options, like some things. I'm not really going to go into detail, but stuff where I can just grab a router just at arm's reach, because I find myself really searching for stuff more than I should be. I think most of you guys know I have a tiny space, so I have to try to be as organized as I can. I don't have a lot of room to store things, but I've been trying to utilize more, trying to be more efficient as I want to be able to do more guitars and more projects, or well, at least a project a week is my goal. So I've kind of been working on jigs and fixtures and things to kind of help stuff out. It's just lots of little things like that, techniques and little jigs and fixtures, and just what do I always find myself going for that I have to scramble to get. I want to be able to just get at arm's reach. Router, I already got it. It's got a bit in there that I use a lot already. Now really, I'd like to get a second one of these so that I can have a couple of those ready to go. That would help a lot more. But at least for right now, I got it at arm's reach, and it really makes a difference. Just a lot of things like that I've kind of been working on that this past month. Making jigs and making fixtures, making sanding blocks. Man, I'll tell you what, really quick before we wrap this up. Hang on. These little sanding stick thingies, it's just homemade deals. So handy. It's just about a 1-inch wide deal that I've made a little finger notch, got some sticky back sandpaper stuck to it. Really great. I might even do a video on these. I feel like they're so handy, and of course it's really simple. It's not so much about the project with this one. It's more, sharing an idea kind of thing. I might do that because I really found these to be helpful. So save your little scraps, man. They make great little sanding blocks. thank you so much for tuning in to this episode of Inside Homebuilt Workshop. Again, head on over to my website, homebuiltworkshop.com, if you happen to want one of these guys. There's no pressure. If you don't want one, that's totally cool. But if you do kind of dig it and want to head on over there and grab one, they are available in limited quantities. Also, please head over to haleyguitars.com and check that out. And let me know kind of what you think so far along the way. And like I mentioned before, I will be doing a much larger announcement once I feel that I've got a couple more instruments up there and a couple of the tweaks that I need to do on it are done and implemented. So thanks a lot, guys, for watching. We'll see you next time.